So, guys, if you all remember, Ye and Bianca visited Disneyland. Well, now Ye's chief of staff, Milo Yiannopoulos, is letting us know that a man basically sexually assaulted Bianca Censori, Ye's wife, and Ye had to grab that man and give him a damn sucker punch exactly as he deserves. And now social media is in a debate about it. Let's talk about it. Now, Ye and his wife visited Disneyland. We all know that once Bianca is going around kids, she's gonna be covered up. The girl is sexy. The girl cannot help how she was made by God. And it doesn't matter what a woman is wearing, it does not give any man the right to assault her. This happens to women going to church, kids going to school. So if you want to make excuse and say, but that's gonna happen. What do you expect to happen if she's always practically naked? It means that you're one of those women. If you're a woman who's talking and saying this, it means that you're one of those women who set up women to get essayed. And if you're a man saying this, it means that you're a predator yourself. No excuse about that. No. Based on reports that is now coming out, it is said that Ye may be facing some legal troubles soon after he basically was allegedly involved in a physical altercation with someone, according to reports from TMZ. The police are now investigating after a man claimed that Ye punched him in the face on Tuesday night. Now, the outlet reports that the unnamed man was struck by Ye after he allegedly pushed or grabbed Kanye wife. The man did not require medical attention, and both Ye and Bianca left the scene after the alleged incident took place, right? So that's the report that is coming out from TMZ. Law enforcement tells TMZ that they plan to reach out to Kanye and eyewitnesses for additional details. Now, since that report came out, Ye's chief of staff, Milo Yiannopoulos, made a release announcement. You know Milo, he loves to talk and he loves his power and authority. He loves the position. He loves the position that he's in. So Milo basically released a statement saying that Bianca wasn't simply grabbed by the unnamed man. She was battered and sexually assaulted as well. He said that, I think there's a specific quote coming from Milo, so let me get to that. He said, and I quote, a stranger grabbed Bianca is grossly inadequate as a description of what happened. Bianca was physically assaulted. The assailant didn't merely collide into her. He put his hand under her dress directly on her body. He grabbed her waist, he spun her around, and then he blew her a kiss. She was battered and sexually assaulted. Milo Yiannopoulos, Yeezy chief of staff, right? That is what Milo put out. Now, since the report came out, most people that I see, like on the Shade Room and on Hollywood Unlocked, they're saying, investigate the heck what? The man defended his wife. What do you expect him to do? And then a few people were there like, oh, what did she expect if she's walking around naked? The predators are coming out the bushes, honey. The predators are coming out. They feel empowered to speak. They feel it is justice for us. We're predators. We should be bold. Yay. But social media was not having it. Social media stood 10 toes down on their backside exactly as they should. So one person said, in response to the predator, the person said, for the men saying she dresses naked, etc., y'all giving rapist vibes. And that's exactly so, honey. That's exactly so. Now, another person said, the way a woman dresses does not give a man a pass permission to touch her in any way. Do you know, oftentimes the victims feels as though they do something wrong. It was their fault. No, honey, it's not your fault. If anyone tells you it's your fault, that person is a damn narcissist and they are a enabler and a predator themselves. Because if you look in these Arab countries, it happens to these women. They're covered from head to toe. Not even a nail on their fingertip is showing, okay? They're covered from head to toe, soles of the feet, tip of their toes, hijab and everything. And it happens to them. It happens to little baby girls, boys going to school, taken from school, on their school premises. It happens to people going to church, coming from church. So we need to stop making excuses for predatory behavior. There's no damn reason or anything that gives a man the right to, you know, touch a woman. And it happens to men too. It happens to men too. And this is why I said that time when Saucy Santana told DJ Academics that he was gonna, beat him up and then basically assault him, sexually assault him, and people were laughing, thinking that that shit is funny, honey. That shit is not funny. Ain't nothing funny about that. You don't take those things as laughter. It doesn't matter what the situation may be, threatening to assault someone, promoting predatory behavior is definitely not acceptable. But clearly, that son of a you know what has never heard about Ye, because there's one thing anyone who knows Ye knows about him, and that is he doesn't mess around when it comes to his family. He is a huge protector of his family. He's very sensitive about his family. He's very sensitive about his wife. And that is why Kimmy Cakes misses that man so much. Because when she was with that man protected her mind, body, and soul. Some people may say, but he used to throw little jabs here and there about her. Yeah, she knew what that man was. And that is what basically she likes about him, because she's definitely like him just the same. So I don't know why people use these things as any form of excuse to promote violence against anyone, because you know what? These things happen to men too, as I've said, but it's only the fact that most men are ashamed when these things happen to them. And out of shame, they go silent, they go quiet, and they have to basically live with that in silence. And no one should, have to be forced to live with such gruesome experience in silence. People need to speak out against these things. They need to be condemned. They should not be promoted or supported. There's absolutely no excuse whatsoever for predatory behavior, whether it may be physical or verbal. It should not be accepted. It should be denounced, and the perpetrator must be brought to justice. But that's all I have to say about that, guys, for now, because I'm keeping check on this. Because you know what? We know nothing is going to come up from this, because common sense, we all know that Ye is not a violent guy. He's not. He only does this whenever he's provoked to this point. And even there are cases wherein people go out on a limb to provoke him to anger, and he maintained his cool. Okay. So, I mean, this was just the man defending his wife, and it should be deemed as such. But, naturally, you know, this predator may see this as an opportunity to cash in, because everyone sees you as a cash register. Cling, cling. Let me get some change from this man. That's the behavior that most people have been giving him. Let me sue him for nonsense. Let me try to get some money from him. So this could be, a setup, because we know that they've been going after him. So potentially this is another setup that was meant to just get some money from him, but it will not work. It's not going to work, because this is definitely, not something that should have happened in the first place to begin with. And as such, we know that common sense, you cannot touch someone and feel as though you're entitled to touching that person and you should have your way with that person. It doesn't work like that. But again, that's it for now. Let me know your thoughts. Be sure to leave a comment below and remember to thumbs up this video. Thanks for your time and see you guys later, honey. Peace.